Hours ago, a jury found former LMPD officer Brett Hankison not guilty on 3 counts of wanton endangerment. And it's important to note tonight, Hankison was not charged in Taylor's death.
The charges stemmed from shots he fired that went into a neighboring apartment that night. WLKY's Mark Vanderhoff has been following this trial since it began last week and now joins us live from outside the courtroom. Mark, what was the reaction inside the courtroom today?
Jennifer, Stefan, it was absolute silence. The courtroom was packed with Taylor's family and others, many of whom were shaking their heads in disappointment, but the judge had warned against any outbursts, and there were about a dozen sheriff's deputies who were right here outside the courtroom and inside the courtroom. Even Hankison himself was silent.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Brett Hankison, not guilty of wanton endangerment first degree.
Brett Hankison was visibly emotional as the judge read the verdict, and he wiped his eyes as the courtroom cleared out. His attorney, Stu Matthews, spoke on his behalf.
Justice was done. The verdict was proper, and we're thrilled.
Breonna Taylor's family, including her mother, declined to speak as they left the courtroom. Hankison was not on trial for Taylor's death. He was facing 3 counts of wanton endangerment for shots he fired that entered an apartment next door to Taylor's.
I'm sort of at a loss for words right now, but I think absolutely Brett was, the jury felt like, you know, you go out and perform your duty and your brother officer gets shot and you've got a right to defend yourself. As simple as that.
Hankison and other officers were serving a search warrant on Taylor's apartment on March 13th, 2020. When police rammed down her door, her boyfriend fired a single shot, striking former Sergeant John Mattingly. Hankison ran around to the side of Taylor's apartment and began firing into a sliding glass door, even though he couldn't see what was behind it. 3 of the 10 bullets Hankison fired went into a neighboring apartment with 3 people inside. The prosecutor spoke briefly after the verdict.
We don't have any further comment. We respect the jury's verdict.
During the trial, Hankison apologized to the family in the apartment next to Taylor's and said Taylor, quote, did not have to die that night. His attorney echoed that sentiment.
I told Breonna Taylor's family in closing argument, I tried to, that you know, it was a terrible tragedy. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. And as I said in the closing argument, it all revolves back to Kenny Walker, and I would stand by that.
Now, you just heard Hankison's attorney refer to Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, who has a pending civil lawsuit against LMPD and the city. Also, the family that was in that neighboring apartment, the one from which these wanton endangerment charges are stemming, they have their own civil lawsuit against Hankison, LMPD, and the city. Live at the Judicial Building, Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.
Thank you, Mark. And a statement from Mayor Fisher reads in part that today's decision adds to the frustration and anger of many over the inability to find more accountability. He goes on to say Metro government remains focused on ensuring this never happens again. You can read his entire statement and see more testimony from the trial on the WLKY website and free mobile app.